be live on YouTube right about now as well. This was just gone through. I was just saying to the Twitch side on the YouTube there, we do have a poll up for what the second map will be. So let your vote be counted. The first room is watch at ListerBungi live YouTube. Which is where we are. Get yourself in there. Currently 20 people in the room. Big fan of Legend Scrims as well. Ace the Tricks. Yes, it has been a while indeed. Not, and you know the reason actually why I haven't been streaming on Twitch. There's actually a reason why. I didn't abandon it. The reason why, Ace, was because I got locked out of the account. Got locked out of the account, haven't been able to get back in. I only just got back my key, only just got my login back in, so we're actually on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously at the moment, testing something out. Hopefully you get a good viewing experience on both. And if we do go down on Twitch, then we will be over on the YouTube, which is at ListerBungi. But it's good to see you, Ace. What games have you been playing at the moment? As I have not seen you for a very, very long time. That is correct. Lister does do casting on these scrims. Another caster there, come into the chat. Welcome in, Corrupted. Good to see you as always. We're going to have to get you in again sometime. I know me and Josh. I'll speak for Josh as well. Josh is missing you as well, so it'd be good to get you in on these. We got ourselves up to 40, so if you were hoping to get into these lobby, get yourself in quick, it's gonna be, you're gonna be full soon. And I don't know if you knew on the YouTube side, I was just saying to Twitch, but with the rank reset, how's everyone's grinding going? You got yourselves back up to the ranks that you were before? You might have caught the poll that we did. It was asking who was what rank. What's your highest rank that you got to? Most of you all was on Mythic, I think. I'll just pull that stream up. See if I can see what the percentages were on there. Have a good game during the... Oh, you're always working during these. Oh, that's a shame. We need to see some iFudge up in here. I know the rest of Tifa's going to be in here tonight. And you should be Mythic again after... You must have... Has it been easy to get up to that rank this time? You've just been grinding and grinding. Corrupted. Maybe a sponsor stream I can make next time for real. Well, I'm looking forward to it, so hopefully we can get you in on there as well. Someone else is working away, so it's the final exam monks. Well, I hope those exams are going well for you, Ace. There is no way that you're hard stuck. That's a lie, Rookie, that you're hard stuck platinum. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. 50 in the room, 10 more spaces to go. That means iFudge is going to be above you then, Rookie. Is that what I'm hearing? I haven't been able to. I think I'm somewhere around platinum. I haven't even been able to play. He is your mentor. You hear that, iFudge? Your Rookie's mentor. We got 55 in. First game. About to start. I have 51 stars now. I hear that I will receive rankings after reset. I am not sure how it works. Yeah, I think that goes on when we pull Josh in here. I'll confirm that iFudge, but I think it's like on the Monday or something, or the next day. The next day that gets counted if you're up there in the Mythic. So we started at 60. Is Josh ready to come in?
I'm here.
Well, there he is. Let's slide him in. He's on behind the caster desk. Welcome in, Josh. How have you been?
Yeah. Sneaking on in. Been good. Been working lots, but my boss is back from their vacation, so I am back to being alive around playing Farlight and hopefully winning NA. Why not?
Winning NA. Yeah, I wondered where you gone. Yeah, so that's where he is. Joshua's been, so watch out, lobby. Have those still been running then, everything on the NA side of things with Legend Scrims? They've still been able to run?
Thankfully, I think all 3 so far have ran this week, as far as I'm sure. Seems like there's been a couple new teams showing up and just in general playing. It's kind of surprising, but it's definitely been like a bit of a, like, I'd say not like a full revitalization of NA, but it's definitely getting a little bit there. And then I have some plans, hopefully cooking with a couple people, hopefully for something in March. So hoping to get that going there. So yeah, it's gonna be for NA. It's gonna be exciting though.
This sounds very interesting. Is there any more information? Is this all hush hush? It's not really been. I mean, I haven't even heard about this. So
yeah, exactly. It's pretty hush hush. It's
okay.
It's gonna be with 2 of people from our community who have been around for a while and helping out and supporting us. So 2 people you'll probably be very familiar with. But they are making sure that there is some consistent events, some consistent practice, and gonna make it quite exciting. It's gonna have some additional prizing, gonna have some, additional ways to get prizing as well, besides just the original, tournament format. So it's gonna be interesting. I think people are gonna be excited for it, and yeah, I haven't really confirmed like a whole lot of it. Most of it is just kind of confirming right now, getting it all set up on the back end in terms of getting it in the game and stuff like that. So that's going to be happening most likely after the Chinese New Year break, coming up fairly soon.
So that is something to look for. Well, I'm already looking forward to it as well. So that's sounding good. The first lobby is actually up. Welcome in, Sins. I don't know if you're playing right now, but welcome in. You said your team's looking a bit better. Maybe we will see you guys. And let's just bring you over to the gameplay.
We got early gameplay from Luxury here, coming into 1v1 with the Gold Prime. Lace doesn't lose those.
It doesn't look like he is. He's giving Gold Prime's a run for his money.
4 kills already on that team. Pretty crazy. We've got team 7 here. Snoop Dogg 21 there, taking some good damage onto Lucky there. It's not going to be enough there, but their team's playing pretty split right now on Team 7.
And it's not going to be... It's going to be unfortunate for Lucky. He's going to be the first to go down. It's might need to think about changing his name after that, but it goes over to Jasmine as well. Looks like they're going to take out 2 at that team and leaving it all down to their final member. He's running out of transport port. Snoop Dogg got to heal up now.
Definitely a good decision to disengage there. When another team's pushing in, though, you got to be a little bit scared. Ooh, and this is some good. At least Daniel here, I've definitely seen before, so it's gonna be interesting to see if he can clear up this fight. Doesn't have the best loadout.
He doesn't at all, but that's not going to stop him from taking down Oli, and takes the spoils of that fight with Team 7 just over the bridge, and a lot of early fights getting taken down by, it sounds like, SMGs.
Yeah, and we'll take a look at the map here. We see that the zone has pulled to the left side. There's so many teams already in zone, though, so that's going to be interesting to see where people decide to position in general there. There's only the team in the upper right in Command HQ that's kind of split from a team, and then also in the bottom right around Hydra. There's a couple teams around there, but definitely a couple top-tier teams we see rated E down there, and we also see Kawhi down there, also known as Kawhi right now.
Very nice. And one thing else to just point out there, we can see Team 2, there's a split of We Stay Hard and Tifa.
Oh, yeah.
Taking over the resource area. It's got all those spoils for themselves, but as you said, that zone is on the left-hand side, so they're going to have to push their way in. Potentially, though, not going to have much of a fight on their hands, seeing as there's not really anyone on that side, and as the zone does pull, it's probably going to pull more to that left or downwards, or so. Probably.
My thoughts are kind of the same things there. At least with there only being minimal teams in Refinery and also none in Rocky Zone right now, they're not going to have to worry as much there. There is one thing that's going to make it a little bit scary, is that sponsor box there. Might make things a little bit different there. We see a player here trying to be a decoy there with the Morph Drake. I don't think that's quite how you're supposed to use it. I could be wrong.
I don't think he really thought that one through there. I don't think people put random panes up in the middle of where there's a lot of foliage, so yeah, they spotted that one a mile out. They're not really tricking anyone over that one.
It's one of those items that are like, you can use it with some success there. I mean, especially if you're just kind of using it for its healing ability. For a lot of people, they don't know the Morph Drake actually heals your health and shields over time when you're in that form there, so a good way to save a bit of utility. Not going to be able to save utility is Medi there. Going to be taken up by Rashi. Going to get a little bit of a refresh on his side there.
And as he does get that refresh, he's not going to have much time as the team comes in. And here we go. The winners of most of these, Luxury coming in. Absolute guns are blazing. A Sparky goes off. Aimbot leading the charge. Jumps down onto the lower level. A bow comes out of the door. It's Oli Crams again. We saw him earlier get taken out. It's the second time he's going to get taken out. Late's looking for the scraps in the sponsor box as Nertin and Aimbot try to chase out team number 5 and Rich Dunner.
Just a little bit unlucky on Luxury's side there. They're probably like half a second like earlier. They would have probably stopped them from opening the sponsor box and would have secured all the loot for themselves there. So just one of those unfortunate things there. Sparky definitely did a good job of slowing them down there and making sure they could secure those, at least some of those kills.
There's Squad 18 again making that push towards Team 19. Ultimate Gravity comes out with there's a heal. Oh, was attempted to. Awita gets taken out in the middle of the heal. Looks like we've got Lucinda on her own. She doesn't realise she's being taken from behind. Yeah, that was an unfortunate phraseology there, but yeah.
Yeah, in general, there. I mean, you got to be definitely paying attention to those footsteps there. I mean, they're pretty noticeable. So, letting somebody get up behind you like that is always going to be a mistake there, I'd say. We're going to see another fight happening already, though.
Absolutely mental. That's what we like to see in the Sakuna, in the sights of this Maggie here, which potentially is Sins. I know he does like to use characters for his name, so this could be Sins here with Exile. Oh, look in the background there, Bunny taken out. Another, and Sakuna has got away. The healing comes. It looks like Exile's Axel.
This is something we talked about earlier in the match here as well, how potentially we're going to see a bit of a fight around Refinery, and it seems like Luxury has kind of spotted that one there, noticing that maybe the blue zone was going to be here, trying to wait here and try to capitalize and punish those teams that are rotating maybe late and securing additional loot, but no, Nert going to disengage there and maybe try to get back with his team. I'm not sure where the rest of them are.
That is unfortunate there. Oh, there they are. Team number 17 crawling around on the ground looking for pennies, and they go after Amir. Aimbot just behind him, I think, might be Lace right behind him as well.
Gonna take a look at where the drop is going there. It's probably gonna end up towards the end, maybe passing over there. Yeah, just around the edge of the map there. So it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be able to get that one there. Kawhi looks like the most likely team there if they're able to group up to it fast enough. Oh, and this is a fight that we've been talking about so much already, but We Stay Hard White, they're losing Gogulette there. Tifa still having 2 players left alive there. Trading out positively there. It's gonna be up for the Maggie with minimal HP, and then Axel with just very, very low HP. And we're playing from the high ground here. We got a nice aerial footage here, but in this, they haven't got a really good chance here to get any shields off on the Maggie side here. We're jumping up with the high ground here. It's gonna be a 2v1 fight here. Axel losing a bit of HP there. And Maggie finally getting that aspect, actually pushing around this corner here, getting some good damage, but it's not enough there. And Maggie got that shield off there. And it's going to be a chance here for Axel to get that HP back up and get back into this match here. It's unfortunately just one of those situations where you run into just too much going on. And yeah, that's how it went this way here. We see Nerton here playing in Nova Bazaar. The rest of his team playing on the edge of the wall here. But they've all got eyes on Ches there. And Ches getting taken out so quickly. We're gonna have to see who ended up getting that drop earlier. I'm not quite sure who ended up getting it, but hopefully it wasn't Sugar Dot there. If it was, Sugar Dot has lost all of that loot so quickly there. I'm just gonna be rotating in here. They could probably check the drop there, see if there's anything left. But at this case, at this point in the game, there, most teams aren't gonna be leaving that kind of loot there. Ooh, and we've got an interesting situation here. We've got Kawhi, and then they've sort of got a team sandwich between them and Luxury there. 2 of the top teams in this match here. Could be interesting to see who comes out on top, but Kawhi has decided just it's time to disengage and play it a little bit safe for it now. Yeah, and just right now, Lister's just dealing with some technical difficulties on his side there, just trying to get things sorted. So I'm taking over. So if I might take a little break here and there just to chill. But we see they've got eyes on Team 13. Gosh, that's another team getting removed from the lobby there. We've got 19 players left in here. 16 players that Luxury are going to be trying to oppose here, and they're just pushing into zone here, playing in Nova. It's always one of those consistent positions on the map there, and if the scan's there, they might be able to get that one there as well. They're pretty fortunate in terms of where the zone has dropped there. They're not gonna have to rotate too far here as well. And we see the 2 sponsor boxes that have spawned there. We're gonna have to see if who comes out on top and get those ones there. They can always be very useful, getting yourselves up to gold shields, red shields in these later points in the match. And the team that's still alive in this match here, we've got the Tifa, we see her white combo here, and they've all got purple shields. They're healing themselves back up. They made themselves to zone, and it's looking like things are looking a little bit better than it was when they were in Refinery. But that Team 3 is still bound, and they've been a bit of a thorn in their side there. They had to be a little bit safe here and make sure they're not over peaking. But especially when they've got position right now. But we see Gogulate from behind, trying to get some damage in on them there. Unfortunately, getting held in zone. We see a Sparky coming out to try to hold them back in zone as well there and make their life a little bit harder. But for now, they're just trying to shoot some shots here, but it's nothing enough to get anything done here. Axel taking some pretty big damage, though. Oh, that's going to be enough. He's taking out their Aspect, getting cracked there. Going to have to play for some HP. Oh, but we get switched to another fight there. We've got Kawhi here and his Zerv. They've managed to take out 1 player on top there. They chop up into the high ground there and get a 2nd player there as well. And it's going to be that 2-player lineup there. Managed to secure 2 kills. And the last player of Kawhi there, almost standing out in the open there. Hopefully doesn't get seen. Might be able to disengage and hopefully get their teammates back up. On Tifa's side there, they're trying to just play this fight out. Aspect not letting it happen. Playing for keeps there. Needs to get to zone right now. The zone might kill him if you don't get a mini off right away. Is it going to be enough? It's just going to be so close. Oh, and it's just enough. Going to be enough to get off these heals there. Hopefully can pick up a Buzzy or something like that and just res their teammate in zone that way. Their team players left alive. It's one of those situations where you're in a zone like that and you just kind of got to keep chugging along with those pots there. 45 seconds until the zone starts ticking a little bit harder and making it even tougher. So got to make sure that you're focused on getting the zone at this point here. Luxury looking great there with 17 kills to their name. and they're already pushing in on Zerv. They're making sure to take out one of their teammates, and we see some great smoke usage there to make sure that they have no shots on them while they're trying to retreat. And Kawhi taking advantage of this, though, getting some side angles there. Unfortunately, getting traded back on some damage there. Zerv taking out your mommy is their name. Out of the game there. And we see Luxury getting held back by this Zeppi here as well, making things a little bit inconvenient for them as well. It's just one of those situations when you're stuck between so many teams. There's just so many teams around. You gotta be deciding where you position, like, with such specific, spots in mind. Picking up a Sparky mid-fight there as well. Gonna be getting that thirst there, getting that additional kill. 19 kills to the name, and that Sparky pressure to allow for the heal as well. Nerd picking up the Eliminator shotgun. Gonna be feeling great about that. Probably also got himself a Archon buddy here too. Gonna be pushing up on Team 10 there. Tries to shoot out the Phantom trap there. Unfortunately for Nerton, or not unfortunately for Nerton, his opponent gonna be taken out very quickly. Medi hiding off in the distance there, and also player in Team 2 still rotating in from zone there. Looking like his the last player from Tifa. Yeah, it's gonna be the Ling Bo rotating on in there with the water, getting some additional speed. Those B hops. Oh, unfortunately for Medi, getting found out. Must have made a couple too many footsteps, and unfortunate for him, and definitely been hurt as well, is going to be the final player from Tifa there. The Eliminator shotgun, getting those tags there, getting those additional bit of 3 damage. Shield not getting quite cracked there, just about, but that's enough to do it there, and I don't think there's much chance. Yeah, Nerton coming out on top there, removing that last player from Tifa. And as you can see, it's coming to a bit of an interesting situation. We've got Lace here trying to take that cavern on the side of the Nova here, but Zerv getting pressured off by that Ember ultimate. And you see the rest of Luxury trying to approach here from in a pretty aggressive way. They're making sure that they can't, turn this one around here. But you can see, once again, another Ember ult coming out here, trying to turn things around there. But I don't think Lace is going to let anything like that happen there. Pushes it into the zone there, gets some good damage on there, gets the crack. He's going to play back on this smoke there, but he's not going to have a chance to heal. His teammate pushes in there, but Lace gets taken out, but it's not enough. We do see the other two getting that quick res up there. And with that, it's going to come down to Team 20 and Team Luxury. They're Team 1 right now, and it's going to be the final 2 players there. We see Easy coming in hard there. Unfortunately, not getting a whole lot of damage there. And the last player there going to be the Sunil. And no, unfortunately, going down there just as well. Great game from Luxury. 26 kills. How was that Lucinda take it from behind? Oh man. Alright, he's in. Yeah, that one was
Sin's
posted
there.
on NA for the, what's it called? If everything's looking chill and Lister's able to get his audio working here, I'm sure.
Can you hear me now?
EU, I can switch myself to an EU VPN and we can do the next one in EU.
You should be able to hear me now there, Josh.
Ooh, I do hear
Just
you.
got
Nice
back
and
in.
crispy.
I can hear you as well. Yeah, I don't know what went on there. You clutched that up though. It sounded like I just managed to catch the end of that there.
Nice. No, yeah. Things were going well, thankfully. Let everyone know there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but things were getting sorted. Yeah, all in all, can't go too wrong there. What do you think? Do you think we should go on, I should switch to the EU VPN just to get EU lobbies, or what do you think?
And then we'll do the last one.
Sorry, your mic lagged out a little bit there. Do you mind repeating that? Oh, maybe I'm lagging? It's like... Could it be? Hello? Are you, by chance, gone? It is sounding like you have... Just so you guys know, probably same thing happening again there, but we're chilling. We're figuring things out here right now. Sometimes there is just, a little bit of server issues, and, Discord can be weird sometimes, but getting things sorted out there. We got the last lobby finished up there, though. 26 kills for